Hello. I know it's a Saturday. I know most of you aren't on Facebook right now, but I don't care because this message needs to get out there, okay? So if you watched it after on the recording, just say, on the recording. If you watch this when it's live, just say, I'm on live, okay? So here's some thoughts that came to me because it's something I'm seeing a lot of, and I've actually seen it a lot. What I'm seeing is people thinking if they invest a lot into a business or a mentor in some sort of project, then I'll do more. So I'll give you an example. Years ago, my then spouse and I were looking at launching a product line, and we thought, at the time, it was a lot of money for us to launch this product line. We're like, oh, I don't know if we should or we shouldn't. And we finally were like, okay, just like white knuckling it. Let's throw this money at it and then we'll make it happen because it's a lot of money. Well, I mean, we kind of worked on it for a few months and then realized it wasn't something we were really excited about. But we were trying to motivate ourselves to do it by throwing a lot of money into it. So, like, do you know people like that where, hey, it's Shannon. Hey, Shannon. Hey, you're live, Whitney. Good to see you. All right, guys. So have you ever seen that, or have you ever been that person who's been tempted thinking, oh my gosh, I want to hire this mentor. I want to hire this project manager, whatever it is, but it's a lot of money. Wait, but if I throw in 20,000 in it, if I throw in 5,000, whatever your number is, that's a lot for you, then I'll have to be successful. I'll have to do it. It'll motivate me. Yeah, I don't think so, hun. Hello, Jim Conan. Long time no see, bud. All right, so let me tell you why that doesn't work. If you're tempted to think that this is the answer, if we throw the money in, I'll have to do it. The reason it doesn't work is because it's external motivation, okay? And rarely is the true reason why you haven't done it already due to an external reason. It's not because you didn't know what to do next. It's not because you didn't have a partner. I mean, you might think that. However, anything that has been holding you back from moving forward with that project, with that investment, with that business, with that career, with that school, with whatever it is that you've been postponing, the reason you've been holding back is for something internal. So no amount of external stuff is going to get you moving. If you are seeing this is true for you, and it's true for other people as you've observed them, give me some thumbs up. Thumbs up that you've seen this and you know no amount of money that you invest will actually motivate you long term. Hey, maybe when you plop down the money, you're going to be like, yeah, we're going to do it. And maybe you do it for a couple weeks. Maybe you do it for a couple months. But then you start like finding reasons like, oh, I'm a little tired. Oh, you know, we're having tech issues. Oh, it's Mercury in retrograde. I can't tell you how many times I hear Mercury in retrograde. You know, our ancestors made it through Mercury in retrograde. And we still invented the wheel. All right, so when you make an internal commitment, plus you take internal inventory of what you're feeling, what you think might have been holding you back. When you do those two things, internal inventory, then you can move forward. And you know how you're going to know that you're moving forward? Because you suddenly become resourceful. You know, in one of my business projects, I didn't want to throw any more money in. I was just burnt out of throwing money in. So I found ways to get my product sold without investing money. I started getting people to pay me and send me money. So now I have their money to go finish that project. Wouldn't it be nice to actually move forward on a project because people are giving you money, but they're giving you money because you're already moving forward? Does that make sense? Okay. So when you're truly committed, you'll become resourceful instead of just throwing resources at the problem. Did you get that? You'll become resourceful in finding a solution to the problem rather than throwing resources at the problem. So why am I telling you this now? Because I see this with my dear friends, clients, fans, followers, colleagues, neighbors that think, oh my gosh, I'm going to do this scary thing. I'm about to throw this money in. And I want to save you money. I want you to make money, and I want to save you money. Because money is defense and offensive plan, okay? Money on the outside doesn't solve the inside job. Money on the outside does not solve or take care of the inside job. Success is an inside job. So work up here, take inventory. Why haven't I been moving in it? Am I scared? Do I think I'm worth it? Do I think I'm stupid? I'm afraid that people are going to laugh at me. You know, come up with what those things are. What has been holding you back? It's okay to say what's been holding you back. Once you look at what's been holding you back, we can actually start unraveling those knots, that old history. Get rid of those old beliefs. But we can't face it head on if you keep throwing money at it and not looking at the real reason. All right, send me a message or drop me a comment. Let me know what has been holding you back. How can I support you in it? Where have you stopped when you've moved forward on a goal? Do you keep stopping at the same place? Do you keep stopping when the same voice or the same thoughts or beliefs or sentences come to your mind? Let me know. Send me a message if it's a really private thing. But I want you to succeed. Make money, save money. All right? Love you. That's a quick message. Save your money. This is Adise Boucher, the New Money Mama. Remember, life is rich, and so are you. See ya.